So, welcome everybody to another episode of Specrapular. We are a podcast that talks about movies and shit, mostly shit. And I am one of your hosts.
Water. The ocean.
Thank you. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon Aquino, but I'm joined, of course, by my best friend and confidant, Mike Vera.
Caw! Wait, how does seagulls sound?
Not like that. Well, they might caw, but
Terrible.
There you go. That's pretty
but
good.
we are joined by our two pals, Megan, and our other, I guess, pal, Jordan, who is very reluctantly a part of this podcast. She does not want to do it. Jordan, how you doing?
Doing good.
How about you bring that mic a little closer to your mouth?
I can hear doing good.
But see, that's the thing. I can't, but I'm looking at the levels and based on what.
It sounds okay. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet, Jordan. So how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this and suffering our joy. We appreciate it.
Glad
So,
to
Mike.
be here.
Good. Mike,
What's up, man?
what movie are we doing? Megan, also, I'm sorry. Let's say hi to Megan. Let's say hi to Megan.
The disrespect,
I
Megan.
exist.
Yeah, Megan, how you doing?
Everyone's favorite.
I am also present.
Good.
I'm doing good.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Some people's favorite.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
By
Mike,
a select few who actually help with your views, so you're welcome.
I appreciate that. Yeah. We actually made a YouTube channel because of you that we have not posted anything on. Because,
Oh, awesome.
Because we're going to, I was going to post them because I know you said you couldn't use Spotify?
I can't screen record Spotify because of copyright reasons, even though it's your guys' podcast.
Well, no, I made our YouTube channel a while ago because I think you said something at work wouldn't let you do something, so that's why I made
that's
it.
right. Aw.
And I just never posted on
So
it.
we're just bending and bowing to every whim
Yeah.
of
So
Megan?
if you actually read the
As you
bio
should.
of that account, it says, "You're welcome, Megan." Like this, so you're welcome, Megan.
I love that.
So anyway, Mike, what movie are we reviewing?
Today we're doing, from 2006, Inside Man.
Okay.
Okay. Directed by Spike Lee. Written by Russell Gurwitz.
Okay.
Starring one Denzel Washington as Detective Keith Frazier.
My man.
Clive Owen as Dalton Russell.
He is so handsome.
Is he though?
I think he looks great.
Well, let me finish this and then we'll discuss. Jodie Foster as Madeline White.
Okay.
Christopher Plummer as Arthur Case. And Willem Dafoe as Captain John Darius. And good old Chiwetel Ejiofor as Detective Bill Mitchell.
Perfect.
A little synopsis here. A police detective, a bank robber, and a high-power broker enter high-stakes negotiations after the criminal's
Mike can't read
brilliant
well, Jordan.
heist spirals into a hostage situation. I thought that was pretty fucking spot on.
That
Fuck
was
you.
pretty spot on. So Jodie Foster is the broker, correct? I would think.
She's a broker. She's a toker.
And she's a midnight.
Oh, fuck, I fucked that up. God damn it. Broker, a
What's
joker,
that one
midnight
song?
toker.
I'm a winner.
I'm a toker.
Yeah.
I'm a smoker.
I'm a joker.
Yeah.
Good old Stevie.
So, Jordan, you've seen this movie before, and Mike has seen it. I've seen it. Megan
yes,
had not.
yes.
Nope.
So,
Let's ask Megan's opinion first.
yeah,
'cause
that's
hers
what
is
I'm going to
brand
start
new.
with. So, Megan, what was your general opinion of this movie?
I liked it. I think because of how old it was, I already.
I know we chuckle at that because we think it's not like old, right? Like, it's not that long ago. That was fucking 18 years
Almost
ago.
20 years.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! When you
That's
put it
fucking
that way,
nuts. Yeah.
jeez.
I know that.
Yeah, when you look at like all of the high tech
Mm-hmm.
that's in the movie, that like you look at it, it's like oh.
Although everyone has a cell phone, that's pretty much it. But
Well,
at least they
there's
have cell
PSP.
phones.
But
And
like
then
flip phones and
even
stuff,
like
yeah,
the
PSP.
Mac computer is like thin, but not thin today.
Right, not air thin.
Yeah.
Because air thin is what? Those fucking computers are what? 3 inches max? No, not even that. They're like
No.
an inch
Like
thick.
thickness?
If that? Yeah. Girth?
Pinky's width.
Okay. No, Jordan? What do you say about that, Jordan?
I say nothing.
Oh, good.
Jordan has one. Let's go grab her computer and look through it. And
Is
see
it an
how-
Air that you have, Jordan?
What?
You have an Air? You have Mac Air?
No, I have a MacBook.
Okay, like a Pro.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so Megan, what was your thoughts? You said.
But yeah, so it was kind of predictable, I think.
Wow, Megan, you had to tear down the movie
But,
already. So you don't like
like-
Spike Lee? What is this?
How long have you been a racist?
Since I was born. And to answer your question, Brandon, I don't think I've really watched any Spike Lee movies.
So Do the Right Thing.
No.
You can name one.
Hold on, let me get there.
He got gay.
Black
Inside
Klansman,
Man.
right?
Inside Man.
Man.
Was that Jordan?
Black
Black Klansman?
Klansman.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Black
Oh,
Klansman.
I haven't seen
think
that,
Black
but that's
Klansman was
because I
most recent,
haven't
right?
had the opportunity
The
to
Five
see
Bloods.
Yeah.
I had never heard of that one. Okay.
Wow.
So You had never seen a Spike Lee movie?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And this one you thought was predictable?
I think.
There was no way you predicted that ending.
Yeah, there's no way because I didn't.
Well, no, not like in that
first
sense,
viewing.
but just like I don't know. I think I was looking for more of like an intense element of surprise, but
One thing I did notice is the Christopher Plummer-ness of it.
Even looking at him now, he looks the exact same. Old man looking guy.
Is he still
what do you
alive?
He's still
consider?
alive, yeah.
Because that's not Fountain of
Think
Youth.
he's
That's just like
alive.
he's just 70 forever.
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah.
I feel bad for him because he went from the hating Nazis to loving Nazis.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, it was
Nazis.
predictable in that sense because it was either he's either a pedophile or he's a Nazi.
yes. That's kind of like the default, like, bad
But
guy.
like I feel like I was leaning more towards Nazi because like, well, I'd have to answer
Because he's
questions.
old.
Yeah.
He's old. Yeah, he's old. So you think, okay, he's got to be in at least 70s in this, 60s.
He died 2 years ago.
Oh, fucking
3
he
years.
did die. Oh, shit.
I'm
So
sorry,
he like
Christopher.
died a little after he was in when he stepped in for Kevin Spacey.
I guess I
Then.
could have just looked at it.
Oh, for
Oh,
House of
yeah, that's
Cards?
right, huh?
Yeah, had to die right. Was it Megan?
For
Was
what,
that terrible? Did anybody see that?
For what movie?
I don't know what the movie was, but I don't. Yeah, he stepped in for
House of something, right?
Cards.
Oh, they made a movie out of it?
No, it's something different. Pull your mic away just a little, Megan. Yeah, that's perfect. A little further. That's too far. Yeah, that's too far. That's too far. So, Jordan, you've seen this movie before. Does this movie still hold up to you as well?
Yeah, I think so. It was very entertaining. I love a good action heist movie. I know at first viewing, I did not see that ending coming.
Yeah, Megan.
At least,
Yeah.
well, at least not the part where he hides in
Yeah.
he hides in that closet. But kind of
Yeah,
everything was adding up and trickling where you knew like, oh, that's not his motive, like to get the money. The money is not it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't anticipate that either. Because that's how wide did he say it is? Like 2 feet or 2.5 feet by whatever. Like, so who would really notice that in a storage room?
Yeah.
It is pretty smart of an idea, right? To do something like that. Because again, who's going to notice that?
Yeah.
He did everything he said he was going to do. Nobody is dead. He walked right out the front door.
Yeah.
And he was charming the whole way and calm the whole fucking way through.
Yeah.
The only time there's ever really any, to me, heightened suspense for him when he got pulled down the stairs and Denzel was trying to take his
Yeah.
mask off. But that's later in the movie. So
What I did like looking back at it is that during like all of the interrogation scenes, not one of them is him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The people, because he's not a part. Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
but they did interview.
were you surprised about the fact that he didn't actually kill that person?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was
Because
like,
I remember also being shocked by that too. That I didn't see coming out.
because it reminded me of like what you were talking about, Mike, about your workplace and how there's a whole robber and how he was able to, how they never caught him. But
Mike, do you want
at
to talk
that
about that too? When
I do
Megan's in?
not.
Okay.
All right. Well,
No, but I mean, you can
I'm gonna
mention it
stop
like vaguely. Yeah, it's
I'm
fine,
gonna
yeah.
name the name of your company and
Give it
your-
to us.
He signed an NDA. He can't.
Oh,
So-
my mic just went dead. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, so bizarre.
You're
How
like-
bizarre.
You're like, you're done. You're done. And also, my dumbass was like, "Oh, the diamond. Oh, he's giving it to
finally admits
Denzel."
it.
And shut up.
Okay.
And I thought that he was referring to the big ass diamond that he left in the bank case. I was like, he
Okay,
wants to
yeah.
give that to Denzel for his
Yeah.
for his girlfriend.
Imagine, right? Like a fucking diamond that's as big as like your thumb or like your
Okay, can we also
thumbnail.
talk about the like prop girlfriend?
Yeah.
So the
What are you doing, baby? Okay, I'm just waiting for you. My lingerie for 48 hours.
Yeah, you don't do that, Megan. You don't wait for
I
you're
don't-
sitting for another.
I don't
to-
eat. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
poop.
You just sit there
Yeah.
Sit
I
in
don't
bed.
sweat.
in some little,
No,
little
definitely
short
not sweat.
shorts.
And I don't stink.
And you spin the hat on your toe so well. Like,
Yeah.
damn, that was like a skill. Put that on your goddamn resume. I could spin a straw hat on my toe. So we'll start this from the beginning though, because we skipped around just a smidge. But I did say earlier, and Mike kind of questioned it, that I said Clive Owen is a handsome dude.
Right.
I think in his age, he still looks pretty good.
I haven't seen him recently, so I can't speak to that.
Okay.
But it's when they do like there's a lot of close-ups in this movie, especially on him. He's got a rugged-looking face.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
See, I like it's a bad thing though.
He could have been a Bond for sure. Like Daniel
Well,
Craig.
no, that's like a thing where like ruggedly handsome, that sort of thing. But it looked fucking rough. Like, did he get hit by like a shovel growing up?
It could have been like
what's-
maybe
that nose looks it's going
the
all
lighting
kinds of
of
ways.
it, the lighting and like makeup and stuff.
Maybe that was on purpose
Yeah,
to give him
yeah.
like more history.
Yeah, okay, that's
okay.
I've seen shit.
Okay.
Because you don't just like kind of like do that for the sake of,
Yeah,
Right.
maybe I'm thinking like one specific shot where it's like really close up on him.
The one at the beginning and the end.
No, not when he's like, "Oh, I'm Dalton," and this
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
you know,
I don't
pay
read
close
myself.
attention. Yeah. But it was like really close. Like, oh god, that guy's seen some shit. That's just me.
He is very rugged.
Normally, he is handsome though. Like,
Yeah.
if you get at least considered or talked about being Bond, like you got to be a handsome guy.
He's a little lined up now. Like his forehead, his eyes, like he has the wrinkles. Of course, he's like.
No,
gotta be
I'm
in
not.
his
I'm
late
not
50s.
complaining about the aging. Like that's age all you want. I'm just saying.
So what is it that you hate about Clive Owen?
Yeah, tell us, Mike. You don't like ruggedly handsome British men?
I just hate when I look in someone's eyes and I can't help falling in love, and it just gets on my nerves.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
Me.
Oh, Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Not right next to each other, please.
Well,
Space yourself out.
Okay, I'll sit on his lap. Yeah, I'll sit real close. Let's see here. So the notes and then that I have here is the perfect paint, the truck. They use the similar, if not the same font of the Thrasher skate magazine.
You would notice that.
Font, I would. The font is available, anyway, you can find it. Like I even have a sweater that says filmmaker on it, and it's in the way of Thrasher magazine, and so I have contributed to the corporate dick of buying things, by sucking it, of course. But
Sucking at the teat.
yeah, was there anything about this movie to all you guys that stood out the most? Let's just say, let's exclude the ending. Was there anything that stood out to you that was like, ooh, it's great, or like something that you visually liked? Because I like the Spike Lee-isms of when he does like Denzel when he leaves the truck and he's going to the front door after he allegedly shot a hostage. Like he was just kind of pulling, but there's a lot of dolly zooms in this.
Yep.
Beautifully done. So like, what do you guys like?
Who is it? Philip Seymour Hoffman in 25th Hour who does that walk through the club?
I don't. I've only seen the movie once, and it was a while ago.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
The dolly zoom is only used twice on Clive and Christopher Plummer, right?
I believe so. The Plumber one I liked better.
Yeah, there's more like detail.
Yeah, there's more background. What Jordan you had said before is like they moved the background.
It looked like they moved the background.
It's very
I mean,
possible.
you could do it all, like moving the background and then also doing the dolly zoom.
Do you?
Because it was like very exaggerated.
Right.
It's like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Jordan and Megan, this because you guys have more experience with cameras than Mike.
What?
So do you like to have a wide and pull in tight, or do you like a tight and pull in wide or pull out wide, like for a dolly zoom? Because there's a difference.
Tight and pull out wide because you already have the focus
Okay.
on subject.
Okay. Because when I think of
And depending on how static the shot is, you can reverse it if you want to.
Sure. Because I feel like I like to bring in the character more than the background of what it is. So that's why I'd like to bring it in tight.
Oh, you're talking more about like the impact you get from a dolly zoom.
Right. Like,
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I would like it when it's wide and then tight.
what about you, Jordan?
I don't know. It depends because, like, for context,
That's fair.
like how I would use it. Like, what emotion am I going to draw from this scene to use that?
Well, they did it in Goodfellas, like
Yeah.
when they sat at the diner and they're pulling on that, so to have the intensity of the conversation they're having.
Yeah.
I feel like a dolly zoom is pretty much only.
I always think of it as somebody's like mind being blown at that moment.
Yeah, like Jaws, right? When they
Yeah.
first saw shark.
Yeah.
But also when I look back at, like when I think back to the dolly zoom being used on Christopher Plummer's character, that's also implying that, okay, he's clearly not a good guy.
He's a character. There's something going on.
Yeah, there's something that's concerning about him. The same way
Right.
there's something concerning about Clive Owen's character.
Mike, was there anything about this movie that stood out to you?
Yeah, a couple things.
Okay.
First,
Only one.
The font. No.
The perfect paint. Oh, you said that already? Okay, sorry.
So I don't know if annoying is the word, because it's not annoying because I like the movie, but there's something when like everybody in the room is the smartest person in the room, like trying to outsmart.
Oh,
Not
kind of
outsmart, but Fox isn't even
like
the right
out
word.
like
Show
Outsmart.
off. Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's not
kinda-
exactly what I mean.
It's kind of like when like they all complain about Law and Order scenes where they interrogate
Yes.
like a coworker and they're like, I don't know, I saw him on Tuesday and then I was like, beat it, kid, and then that's the last I saw of him after just being told that he got brutally murdered. That kind of thing, like where it's like very like blasé.
More like Social Network.
Yeah, like
Where
you're
like
just they're trying to
everybody is a genius in the
Yeah,
room.
yeah, yeah.
So like everybody knows every fact.
Except
and
for
everyone,
that one woman who was traumatized by being forced to strip her
Take off the
clothes.
old lady,
Yeah.
that old Yenta.
Yeah, but like specifically like Clive Owen, because Clive Owen says it a bajillion, like 47 times, like, "Oh, I'm the smartest person you guys have ever met." Like,
Yeah.
fucking don't even.
I
Denzel's
fucking
like,
planned
no,
this
I'm
to
the
the
smartest
T.
person.
Yeah.
And then Jodie Foster was like, "Well, I'm the smartest."
And then
you know,
Willem Dafoe's
boss
like,
ass, you know.
and then Willem Dafoe's
They
like,
don't give these pantsuits to anybody. It's like,
Yeah.
well, she wasn't wearing a pantsuit; she was wearing a pants skirt.
whatever, man.
But
Fucking-
also, Willem Dafoe's like, I'm a bit of a smart person myself.
Well, he has an awkwardly large penis, so there's that. Let's see here. Does the flashlight that they use to turn off the cameras, to make them turn off, essentially, do you think that exists?
like UV,
Like a UV light?
They're not gonna tell you that.
Well, I'm sure that technology, I'm sure we would have heard something. I'm not.
Well, I don't know if that camera is left in position and it's just
Yeah.
blocking the image, or it
Right.
actually fries something in the camera itself that makes
Like
it not
it's a
work anymore.
sonic thing or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know
you
what I'm
have to
saying?
leave it on it. You
Yeah.
leave the static on it in order for it to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It looked like it broke it,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure.
So I initially wrote this note, but you find out near the end of the movie anyway, but I didn't remember it because from when I've seen it before, I wrote, why is Denzel in trouble? But then you find out later is he was accused of stealing money from another case that he was working on. And you find out later that they found the money, but he doesn't
I
want
don't
to
even know if he's accused. It's just missing, and
But it was his case.
But then he gets a diamond.
Yeah,
From the-
this fucking thief just slips a diamond in his pocket. And do you think do you guys think he would use it?
Oh yeah.
The
Do
diamond.
you think he would turn it in, or you think
his
he'd be
girl?
like, all right, let me get this
Depending
lady.
on how
let me
much
get her- she
he
wants to
loves
get
his
married.
girlfriend.
Right.
Ooh, baby.
Well, he's got to keep her in bed somehow, so you got to lock her down. You know.
Oh my god.
Ooh, and it's in New York, and it's hot, and it's summertime, and it's muggy in there.
Yeah.
Like,
She's
open a window,
profusely
lady.
sweaty.
I
Yeah.
know it's 2006 when this was made, but I love how it was very much film noir, from like the fedora down to the girlfriend be like,
I love his
"Oh, what you
suits,
doing,
yeah.
baby?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm just waiting for you."
Yeah.
Like, well, I
I
also-
would say it had those same. Yeah.
Even like the music, like
I feel like even with these suits and stuff, those guys should have been sweating. Like
Oh, absolutely.
you should have seen the sweat
Pit
through their
stains.
shirts. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Well, maybe he was like purposely like trying to avoid that because like do the right thing. Like the weather is almost a character, like
Right,
the
right.
oppressiveness of the summer, like everyone getting angry,
knocking
like
out
that.
the fire hydrant.
So like in that movie, everyone's super sweaty and all stuff like that. So maybe this one, he's like, well, it's still New York, but I'm trying to avoid that. Like that's
Yeah.
not what I'm going for.
Yeah.
That's just a guess. That's just me.
When they left the police precinct, and Denzel and the other guy get in the car,
Chiwetel.
they left so quick.
that's right.
I was
the
like,
car was left on.
yeah, it's like he got in and drove. I was like, did he put keys in the ignition, or do the New York Police Department just
Chiwetel
leave?
just dove across and slid across the
Yeah.
hood, right, to get to his side.
Well, at least it's not a new car where it's a push to start, so you have to push the foot on the brake. Like you actually had a key, so anybody can do it. But again, he closed the door and was already halfway down the street. I was like, how the fuck?
And
did
then
he
you
do
even
that?
pointed out when they were parked, they got out so fast.
Yeah, they got out. The car was already ready to go. I was like, is that car gonna start rolling? Like,
rolls into a walk.
yeah, takes out Willem's knees. Let's see here. The response time was incredibly quick. So when the cop called in the 10:48 or whatever he called it, the cop responds within a couple minutes. That's pretty impressive, even for New York. And
I feel like there's just like around every corner there's a police precinct or a firehouse.
that's fair.
So I don't know.
I mean, I've seen a couple seasons of Rescue Me, so I know about. the
Right, I don't know if you knew
firehouses.
this or not, but I went to New York.
Did
one
you?
time.
What was that like? What was that like?
It was pretty sweet.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just the idea. Like everything is so compact. Like there's a cop just around the corner standing at a barricade yelling at somebody for some reason. So it's not that hard to get a
Right.
response.
Right.
This is how I think of New York.
Jordan, have you been to New York?
Move it along, folks. Move it
Yes,
along.
I've been to New York.
So did you like New York when you went there?
Yeah, I loved it.
Have
I
you
loved
been there
visiting it. Yeah.
multiple times?
No, just once.
Okay.
But I want to go back.
Did you
Yeah,
come back
yeah.
with a puffer jacket like Mike did?
Oh no, I
A
did
Patagonia?
not.
What kind of boots are you rocking now these days? No Timberlands?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mike
yeah.
came
I
back
have a pair of
completely
those.
cultured. Like changed, his personality different. he's like, I know what diversity is now.
Yep.
And he's like, I went to the Bronx and I went to the Upper East Side and I went
listen
to
to Nas, Jay-Z, Wu-Tang. That's it.
And then you just gotta listen to your heights, or was it? She's got no. I gotta listen to my block. Hold on. I just gotta listen to my block.
I was almost gonna say Attack the Block, but that's in the UK.
Nah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Great movie though.
Oh, fabulous movie.
Yeah.
So Jordan,
I rap, sing all my life now, like in the Heights.
Sweet.
That's just how I live my life.
So Jordan liked New York. Megan, you been to New York? Do you like it too?
Yeah.
What did you go for? Just for shits and gigs?
Yeah, just for shish and gig.
Oh my gosh, you'll get it.
I was immediately transitioning to Joe from Arrested Development.
Oh, I love Job so much. I've made a horrible mistake. God, it's so good.
Yeah, so friends of mine went to New York. We did an East Coast trip, so we did New York to Canada.
Oh, okay,
back
cool.
to
Toronto?
Quebec?
Yeah, so we went to Toronto. We went to Old Quebec. So it was like, it just felt like we were just like transported through a different city. Anyway, I like New York. We went to see what was it, Anne Juliet.
What is that? Is that a band?
It's a musical.
Okay.
It's a jukebox musical.
Oh, what kind of music?
Were there any heroes in there?
It's not 80s hair metal, right?
No, like early 2000s, like NSYNC, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think we went to Brooklyn.
Did you go to any banks?
No. Because we were there to have fun.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. So
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I would love to go back for the Comedy Cellar though. Apparently that's something you have to make reservations 2 weeks in advance.
Whack.
Whack.
Oh, wow.
Super whack.
Because it's super tiny, but
Yeah.
it's fun because they'll have alias names on their site with like a very generic.
But like
stock
Chappelle
photo.
shows up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louis C.K.
I'd hope
'cause
not.
I think he's. I know. I do too. I do too. I'm just saying. But I know he's still kind of doing his thing again now too, and yeah. So he's just. Out and
You
about.
have not gone, Brandon?
I have not been to New York. I do say New York when I'm trying to loosen up my mouth. When I say unique New York, when I'm trying to, that's so I feel like I have visited because I've said New York so many times. Mm-hmm. But I have not. The farthest I've been on the East Coast of the United States is Chicago, and no, I've been to Pennsylvania. What am I saying? I've been to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, stop lying, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And I hate every minute of it. But you also know that I don't like to travel. Really.
No.
And when I do travel, it's begrudgingly.
Yeah, you are not fun.
But I will do it. But
You are the baggage itself.
yeah, truly, I'm 180 pounds of baggage.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Emotional and physical, yeah.
Yeah, mostly physical. No, I would say mostly emotional. Truly,
Yeah.
I like the. Do you guys like Willem Dafoe as much as I do?
I do.
I fucking love Willem.
He's so sweet.
He's an icon.
He is.
He did that actor studio. I forget who's the new host, but he was incredibly kind.
He seems like a genuinely cool dude.
Yeah.
And his expressions, you cannot match that. His eyes, his fucking mouth, his just everything about him.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like he's just and he's pretty much been a character actor his whole life. Like that second, he's never really been a full star.
No.
In my opinion.
But he doesn't want to.
Right. I would assume so.
Right.
I'm
I mean,
sure
the way
he's
he
had
like carries
opportunities.
himself is very, like, I just want to act.
Like in Lighthouse, Mike, would you say that he was the bigger
still
star
see
than Pattinson?
I mean, it's a, dual, what do you mean?
Like who?
More famous?
Yeah.
Oh, like as co-stars, who's the more of the star
Right.
between the two?
I mean, it's pretty equal.
Okay.
But I mean, it's Robert's risen higher with like the Twilights, but he's had a longer, more storied career. So
Right.
pick your poison.
Well, Pattinson too. He's done a lot of like indie movies. Because he did Twilight. He doesn't need any money. He's just doing a lot of the smaller budget kind of stuff, like Daniel Radcliffe. He had Harry Potter, and then now he did
doing
Swiss
a
Army Man,
Miracle Workers.
Yeah, the show. Yeah,
I love that.
unfortunately
show. I love
canceled.
that. Oh no!
Yeah,
But they were doing like a Mad Max season, I think.
yeah, they got canceled.
Are you? Man.
It's all right. You live.
I did like him and Alfredo Molina the best in that new
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Oh
I
yeah,
think they were
Alfred
the
Molina.
best.
Oh,
Fuck,
I
dude.
love.
Yeah, he's great. Like the scene that he had with Toby too,
Yeah.
where he was like, they're just kind of catching up a little bit. I was like, that's fucking adorable. Because I don't know if this is the Alfred Molina before he went mad, you know, in Spider-Man 2,
Right.
or if he's still kind of, I guess it kind of has to be after, right? But then he died a little bit after that he got his clarity again and he got the independence from the arms.
Yeah, because afterwards he was like, "Listen to me
Yeah,
now."
I will not be the whatever he says, and he tears down the fucking thing and he goes down in the river. Although you got to think that river has a bottom. Why couldn't they find that device? Right? I'm sure
Don't worry
Tony
about
Stark
it.
did.
It's now an ocean.
Okay, well,
I really loved him as like coming back into, was it Far From Home?
is that the bird one?
No. I'm talking about. No, you're thinking Fly Away Home.
Yeah, with Anne Paquin. Yeah.
No.
the fucking
I'm
ducks?
talking about Tom Holland Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, but he thought Fly
Yeah.
Away Home.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Man, that
Anne
is
Paquin classic. Yeah. Let's see here. But I greatly love Willem Dafoe. I think he's fabulous, and again, seems like a genuine dude. I put ponytail guy is for sure a sleaze. I think that's the guy that Jodie Foster's first talking to when you meet her, and he's like, "Hey."
Oh, with the
I'm here to-"
eyebrows.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about the guy with the turban. I was like, that's rude.
No. I have a note about him later too. But like he's like, "Hey, I'm just here in New York trying to do this," and I think she mentions him later where she's like, "Oh, Bin Laden's like nephew or something like that is trying to get a bungalow or whatever the fuck," which is also troubling if she's working with people like that. But you know, she seems sleazy too. Mike, what kind of notes do you have about this movie?
I enjoy. Well, I don't know if I enjoy it. The set seems fun, like just a tiny New York set. It reminded me of Phone Booth. If you remember that movie,
I do. It was a great movie.
Yeah, it's just
It was real time too, which is also awesome that
Yeah.
they did everything like.
Oh,
in that
that's
moment.
cool.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Clive Owen's motivation at the end, because it's been years since I've seen this movie,
Sure.
and I was, unless maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. Maybe I was getting a little sleepy.
Sounds
like,
about right.
A little sleepy like Jordan while we're watching the movie.
Yeah, I passed out.
What was that, Jordan? Passed out, brother. Take another bong hit,
She
Jordan.
passed
please.
out and she croaked.
And I fell asleep right now. I just woke up. Sorry.
No, but is it? What's some sound going on in here? Is that all right? You can't
Fine.
hear it.
I can't hear shit on my headphones on.
I think it went away. Is it?
Megan.
What does he actually do with the information? Is it altruistic or is it just for money? Because he makes it seem initially that he's
doing
like,
the right
we
thing,
didn't steal anything.
yeah.
We're doing this for the right reasons. And for a second, I was like, well, then how did you convince these other people to work with you? And then eventually, they just steal diamonds.
Yeah, like, what is it?
What's the point?
Well, I think the other people's motivation was the diamonds.
Yes.
And
Well,
and
the
that-
the heist team, one of them was wearing the yarmulke, so that was.
Well, I think
more
his
like-
was about the ring. So
Right.
maybe he had relation to the family that maybe lost the
I
ring.
don't know,
during-
man. I think they all just
Yeah.
want to sell them and
Okay.
get paid.
Well, then I would be
Getting
livid.
paid, getting paid.
If I was like, hey, where's the ring? Because that was like one
Yeah.
of the bigger diamonds.
He
So
does
I
not
left it.
care because it's an heirloom. He cares because he wants to sell it.
The guy. I would imagine so then. But then with Clive, like, nah, I just left it. It's
Or
cool.
No,
Don't
but
worry about it, guys.
then that defeats. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of them not stealing any
That's
money?
what I'm saying.
What do you think, Jordan?
Did I just misinterpret the movie all these years? Now that I'm watching it, I'm like, well, what is his actual motivation?
Because
Is it-
I forget like what his
'Cause-
intention or his
Right.
his objective is to get back at the owner of the bank.
Right.
Because he.
He's
helped
a
with
billionaire,
Nazi.
and he
Yeah.
helped the Nazis.
Because does Clive say
Nazi.
anything about like his family being
No.
like
And he did say,
like
"I'm
his,
only going to
my
say this once,
grandparents
so
were
pay
in
attention." which I
Auschwitz
did
or something
not.
like that?
Right.
No, right? He doesn't say that, right?
Jordan, what do you think
That's
about
what
that?
I'm
I don't remember the ending.
All right.
At least, like, I know he gets out,
Right.
but I'm not familiar with what they do with the information or...
Right.
Well, Jodie Foster says they're going to keep the paper as like collateral. If anything, like at some point, if they ever want to come to you, like you pay them. But they took the other stuff too. They didn't take the ring, but then they left a note for Denzel. Follow the ring, right? To kind of lead back to Plummer being a piece of shit. Which,
Because
if I know correctly, if you helped the Nazis during World War II and stuff like that, you can still be persecuted, no?
I'm assuming.
Like, because I know there was a thing semi-recently of someone that was in, like, Brazil that was a Nazi.
I think I heard that
He's,
too.
like, fucking 90-something. And
Get him!
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, fucking. What did you say before, Megan? Front
On site.
on site, son. Like you see that old guy? He's
It's
dead
on
on
site.
site. Yeah. So
He looks over his shoulder. Shiza.
Throw up some Henry Cavill fist.
yeah. Did you see the movie, the gentleman one?
Argyle.
No.
Oh, I would not see Argyle.
I
Isn't
heard
he in
that
that
was,
too?
I
Yes,
heard
he
that was
is.
awful.
The Argyle one, yes, I heard awful.
But I
Correct.
haven't seen the
Really?
gentleman one.
Oh, the gentleman.
I'm still
the
gonna watch
fighting
it.
Nazis one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that
I heard it was graphic. So on YouTube,
Nor.
there's what'd you say, Jordan?
I said I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, which one, Argyle?
Yeah.
I'll watch it out of respect for
For who?
For the director. I like Matt Reeves, or not Matt? Yeah, no, not Matt Reeves.
fuck.
He did
Here we go.
the
Kick-Ass.
Kingsman. Yeah, oh, I thought.
Or no, you're right. He did the Kingsman.
That was. I thought that I said Matt Reeves. That's
Well,
not. Right.
it's
He
the
did
same.
he
It's
did
the same
Batman.
production company, Marv,
Mauve.
that does Kick-Ass and Kingsman.
movie.
Matthew.
It was Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Matt Vaughn.
Matt Vaughn.
Yeah, Matt Vaughn. So out of respect, because I like his movies, I like Kick-Ass. Even 2 was okay. And didn't he do the first Planet of the Apes? The one that had shithead James Franco?
Oh, that's a good question.
I thought it was him.
No.
But anyway,
Wait.
I would watch Argyle out of respect, but I've heard horrible things about it. And I like Sam Rockwell. I like
Exactly. That's why I want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean Moon is probably one of my favorite movies, even though
Love
it's
that
there's not
man.
a lot going on to it. But like, I like Moon a lot.
It just sucks because Moon is one of the. I feel like
Visually, it was great too.
it's wonderful, but because of the plot twist, I feel like it's one of those movies that you'll get that same impact only the first time.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Like same thing with No Country for Old Men. It's like I mean, it's enjoyable to watch again, but you won't ever feel like the same.
Like Sixth Sense, you can't not know it.
Yeah.
It's a part of pop culture.
Right.
There's certain movies that you just know, like The Usual Suspects. I appreciate the movie for what it is. I know the whole fucking thing, but I still enjoy it. But like you don't get that same like, oh my god, he fucking Kaiser Soze. And whenever I say Kaiser, I always, like the fucking hospital, and I was like Soze at the end of it. But yeah. But anyway, so the Guy Ritchie one though with Henry Cavill and Jack Reacher and stuff like that, and Golding in there and stuff. I heard it's fucking violent, which is great. And
Love it.
Did you watch The Gentleman by chance on Netflix? the
Violent
show?
as in just fighting, or violent as in gory?
Just bloody.
Okay.
Yeah. But did any of
Bloody
you guys watch
hell.
The Gentleman on Netflix? The Guy
I don't
Ritchie
have
show?
Netflix.
It's fucking good.
I need to get.
It's really good.
Netflix.
Guy Ritchie, I've been saying this for years, because he'll stray away from his gangster movies, He needs to not do that. Because gangster stuff, drug stuff, fabulous movies. But when he does like, what is that, King Arthur?
Wait, wasn't
Horrible.
Sherlock Holmes good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gangster. It's UK. But I love the Sherlock series. I don't think he's going to be involved in the third one, unfortunately. But I love 1 and 2. Like, they're great. The ending to number 2, I will look that up on YouTube, just random days, because I just want to see RDJ go up to the typewriter and just put that question mark. Like, and then then it cuts to that music. Like, it gives me the goosebumps still.
Yeah.
Well, that sounded like
I've never
that sounded
seen-
like Tim Burton. That sounded like
It's Danny Elfman.
Elfman did fucking Sherlock.
I'm pretty. Wait, no. Now I'm second guessing.
Either way, it's okay.
Yeah.
I digress.
I've never seen either of them, to be honest with you.
Really. That's all right.
Gasp.
People are dumb.
I've seen a fight scene in like the ship yard. With
Yeah,
the
when
boat.
he's just fighting a dude.
Yeah, that's about it.
And he's
But-
putting the calculations together.
To backtrack,
Yeah.
so we were talking about Henry Cavill because I was saying it's on site
fucking
with Henry
hot.
Cavill fists,
And he builds computers.
and so now, pretty much it was we were last talking about how people can still be persecuted if they support
Right.
Nazis.
Right. Way to bring it back, Megan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nicely done.
So what
That
not
was
to?
sarcastic.
Professional.
Sorry. Professional. How do you say it, Mike?
Professional. Look it up.
Okay. So Megan, persecution, Nazis.
On site.
Okay, sweet. So next note that I have, I put racism. So there's some racism in this movie.
A little bit.
Color commentary from the beat cop.
Oh, yeah.
When the Sheik guy comes out and they're like
Sikh.
I'm sorry. They're like, oh, he's a fucking terrorist. Like, is that a
Are
bomb?
you thinking of the character from Samus?
Samus.
No, wait, no, Zelda. Zelda's like chic.
No. Well, yes. So yes, that is the character, but I wasn't thinking of that.
Oh,
But I was
okay.
just So there's some racism in this movie, and it's of course a Spike Lee movie as well. Do you think that, with him including that in this movie, do you think that gives that more of an authenticity, or is it something that he's still trying to bring to like, people's, hey, it's still pretty fucking gnarly out there with what people are saying and how quick they are to react to what they see? Because again, when the guy came out, they were like, oh shit, like just immediately.
Well, keep in mind,
right.
And
2006 was not too far from 2001.
Right.
Yeah, that's,
right.
I think Megan's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Where it was, it's not him bringing it back. It's us watching something that steps back in time that way. So
But
it
even
makes
when
more
the
sense.
beat cop was telling the story, but when he got shot, he's about to drop an N-bomb, and he's like, bleh, and he. So it's like, is do you think Spike's
I
trying?
mean,
to
he lives in New York. He would know
Yeah.
more than we would, I guess.
He's a Knicks fan. Knicks lost. Those fucking losers. But Lakers lost too. But anyway, so Jordan, Megan, Michael.
Yes.
Do you think that the slight racism in this movie do you think it's warranted to have in the movie as well to keep it like authentic? Is it?
So
You're
I
asking
don't
if I
know.
love racism?
Yeah.
I don't know
ahead.
because the whole plot, like the whole tone of the movie, the music in the beginning does not
No.
match with it at
No,
all.
not at all. No.
And it
I love it,
almost,
though.
Well,
was that, Jordan?
I put a note.
What'd you say, Jordan? I'm sorry, I didn't
I
hear it.
said I love it.
Oh yeah.
Because I think that was within the same year that Slumdog Millionaire came out, and
Okay.
like that
Yeah.
music
Yeah,
was
that's-
so dope.
That's right,
The
huh?
soundtrack was so good.
And of course, like we were making fun of the Dune sandworm music, so I just put note Dune inspired by intro.
Yeah. Dennis, what's his last name?
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, he's inspired by it. He probably saw Inside Man. Is like, I need that, and he puts it in Dune. Have you guys seen Dune, Mike? I think you have
No.
not.
I have not.
I've
no.
seen the
why-
first one. I need to see the second one.
Okay, it's on Max now.
Dune
Megan,
2.
Well, I
No.
want to see it in theaters.
Both of them?
you
haven't
might
seen
still
it.
be able to.
No.
Like a dollar theater kind of thing, if those still
Yeah, but it's
exist.
not IMAX.
That's fair. Yeah.
Dollar
Oh.
IMAX.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Go see Interstellar. Mike, Interstellar.
Cool.
When is that going to be there again?
I think September.
Okay.
I saw on Reddit, or was it Reddit or TikTok? It was like, oh, the best 9-hour movie of my life,
Was
Interstellar.
It's a long movie.
'Cause
I don't think it's that.
I think
is
it was like someone who was like high.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you fucking watch that high, yeah, like some of your gummies, Megan. So,
Plus, it's about like time dilation too, so it makes sense.
yeah. So, Jordan, what do you have any input on that too? Like with
So my thoughts on like the cop almost dropping the N-word and that interaction that he was explaining. I don't know why it makes me think that like maybe it was just showing like, the Clive Owen's character is like essentially doing something bad, but like is doing it for a good reason. And then whereas this cop, he's a cop, but
Yeah.
like,
Damn.
and you have your own reservations about that.
Ostensibly a good guy.
Hey,
but,
cab.
yeah.
but
I
it's
see
showing that is
The duality.
what society says is that cops are good, but yet he's like saying these things about
Right.
the black community, and then it just speaks to like also racism and
It peeks into how comfortable he is saying the N-word to his buddies.
Yeah, like he was ready to
Yeah.
just fucking let that
with the
rip.
hard R.
Possibly, I would assume so. I don't know why he dropped the A. When you say the hard R, it always makes me think of "Don't Stop, Never Stopping" or whatever that one was. Was the with the
Oh, Pop
Lonely
Star?
Island? Yeah, Pop Star. Fucking love that movie.
Fucking love
but
it.
Maya Rudolph drops a hard R, and he goes like, "Oh, a hard R."
maybe it was like trying to distinguish too that Denzel's quote unquote character of is like separate from like that culture, like cop culture in a sense.
Like that he doesn't have
like he
commentary.
doesn't put up with that.
Yeah. And that's fair because I think that's a great point of what you're saying because you look at cops
because they essentially like they stick together.
Yeah.
That's what you.
which is horseshit. Like, hey, that you killed that guy. Let's internally investigate that, and then say nothing is going to come of it. Like, that we're going to clear you of these charges. But also, what you're saying too is, yes, you look at cops. You look at them to protect us, right? Protect and serve. But the things that they experience on the streets, the things they see, can bring such negativity to their job, and they might react in a different way that they shouldn't, because they're supposed to be keeping the peace. But they're going to have these prejudices sometimes that you can't have someone in that position to have, and to have the judgment based on someone's color that that cop may actually have.
Yeah, and that's the same cop that like called it in, right?
Yeah.
So
At the
essentially,
beginning.
he's like, oh, like saving his bank.
That's why
But
he's
he's
like, I
like a
wanna
horrible
stay.
person.
And Denzel just shooting the shit with him. He was, hey man, I just got kicked off of this thing. Like, can you tell me about this? Like, let me take mine off this shit.
But you can also tell, I feel like that cop is almost kind of inexperienced. Like he has years under his belt, but like young years, because after the whole threat with the bank robber, he's like, yo, stay the hell back. Like just totally like dropping his professionalism to all these other citizens, like panicking. And which is like,
It's fair.
it's natural. It's
Yeah.
a natural response. But I feel like someone who would have more years under the belt would address it more, I don't know, structurally.
It's something Mike's brought up before in another podcast. I don't know if you guys know we do a podcast. But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
But
want to
he's-
be on it.
I know, that's fine. But Mike's brought up before is like when you're in extreme like
Duress.
yeah, that the things that you do, the things that you might say, it's like almost not necessarily excusable, but like, you know, you're just reacting immediate, right? And so for a police officer, or for somebody where their life's in danger, like, and to react the way you do, it's almost depending, but like understood, right? Like if you're about to die and something that you might react to, like it's Seinfeld. So George Costanza, there's a fire and he pushes kids, old people out of the way, right? He's in a fight or flight. He's choosing flight.
With Bozo,
So
Clown the Bozo.
What was that?
Isn't that the clown?
Yes, the clown was there too. Like, how do you
Bozo.
sleep at night or whatever? But like, he chose flight, right? So I don't blame him for that because that's just his natural response. I would always like to think that if some shit's going down, then I'm gonna fight, right? Like I want to see what's going on, if someone needs help or something. And I've seen that. Like there was a car accident a while ago. We talked about this too, Mike. That like I went to it and I helped some old lady get out of a car. So my natural instinct for the most part is to
Be
like
helpful.
yeah. But I mean, if I'm hearing like guns going off, I'm like fuck that shit. But like maybe one shot, I'm like, well, what's up with this? But it's still just
Yeah, but like even that cop describing his near death experience
Right.
doesn't warn him.
Yeah, I'm
to
not.
say the
Yeah, no,
N-word
absolutely not
at all.
like see, he's in a calm, collective state, and he still was gonna say that
Yeah.
word. But I'm saying if he was in the heat of a moment, someone was in the heat of a moment, I still would. I don't think I'd be like dropping an R. But like at the same time, if people are depending on the situation they're in, I'm just saying that like, you know, like Mike said, in extreme duress, what happens kind of happens. Like you're just reacting. And but I'm not giving that cop a slide. Like, oh yeah, just drop a hard R, man.
I mean,
It's
the
cool.
point would be, in their case, because that's the world they live in. Like that training needs to be better like weed out or at least help them manage the
Not
situation
when
better.
they're
Yeah.
only trained for like what, 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's like
the
not
other
even a
scene
vocational
when
school.
it was the other gentleman who had the turban.
Yeah.
I think that was speaking to like the heightened awareness
9/11.
of 9/11.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what Megan
Just a
and
few
Mike
years
was
ago.
yeah,
alluding to.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Of
feel
course.
like even in reality, like if a
And again,
bank robbery happened, that would be the first.
Yeah.
They would be like, that's the suspect.
And again, like
or
the-
someone of color.
yeah,
Like,
they would just
it's-
racially profile.
Yeah, for sure.
and it was a different cop, but again, they dropped their professionalism. Oh shit, you're an Arab?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
totally, yeah.
And I think he even said like, you have a bomb or something.
Yeah, the
Right,
thing on his chest, like, is that
exactly.
Is that a
bomb?
bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to go
Which
to my
maybe
next.
Clive Owen is an asshole and a racist for sending that poor guy.
I know,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
that's true. So
Not some old guy.
You know what? I
or-
don't like this movie at all.
Yeah,
he was only a white savior, and for no one else.
right. I put the door closing mood change was lovely. So when Jodie Foster is talking to that judge, he's all lovely, like, "Oh, of course, I'll come to that dinner." And once the door closes, like, "What the fuck do you want?" And I thought that was.
He wasn't a judge. He was a mayor.
He's the mayor, bro.
Oh, was he? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
he was a
okay,
mayor.
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, because I
Brandon.
picked that up.
Sorry. My bad. Let's see. This movie had some decent, surprisingly humorous parts, which I thought was valuable to have. Because to me, you can't have a movie full of tension and misery, because then the person watching.
There is an
Not
energy
with that
about
attitude.
this whole movie.
Right.
Like starting with the music, like it pops and it's.
Okay,
it's-
I'm glad you
it's
mentioned that
lively.
because I was like, I'll mention the music too.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like a super serious.
Yeah.
It's not Heat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or-
man, I should fucking
yeah.
do Heat.
But they also had like a lot of banter going back between like
Yeah.
people, so that was fun.
Well, like Mike said, you know, everybody thinks they're the smartest person, and I wouldn't say this dialogue is as sharp as Social Network,
Right.
anything
No,
like
no,
Sorkin would
yeah.
write or something. But
But like it was New York.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
very New
Snappy.
York.
Hey.
Yeah.
And he, like, even the women being interrogated, like, had like a smart attitude, like, oh, you're saying that I'm being
Everyone's a smartass. Yeah.
What's a section 34 double D?
Yeah,
Yeah, I wrote that down.
Super clever. Super clever.
But yeah,
that's
the
good.
music was really good. I love the score.
I like the more the like classical score at the end.
Yeah.
Like where it hits like punches
Yeah.
really hard. Like
Yeah,
oh
like
yeah,
Like the
that's-
trumpet, you can hear like
Yeah.
that's what I'm guessing. I'm not
Yes.
a musician.
I don't know music
Not
well.
a podcaster too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're aware.
All that brass.
Yeah.
Hot brass coming
I was
out.
gonna
that
say brassy, but
brass.
I was like, is that what you call
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're good.
What's a woodwind? Is that like a violin?
A woodwind
Is
is
a string?
a flute
Yeah.
or an oboe. Anything that has a reed.
Okay.
Or a
Okay.
mouthpiece.
Okay. So a violin is what?
Violin is string.
Strings.
Okay, so string. So
Sorry, flute is what, wind?
power.
But
Earth.
woodwind.
Fire.
Shut up. Woodwind is like oboe,
Water.
clarinet.
And then
With,
brass or horn,
with all
like
their
trumpet,
instruments combined,
trombone.
they get a band.
Get the band back together.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna ask you, not Mike, because I actually think I like Megan's knowledge of musical instruments at this moment.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
So a recorder, that is a what? Oboe?
What? It's like a stupid little flute.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's
a flute is
a-
a what again? I'm
A
sorry.
discount flute.
Okay. A poor man's.
I don't know if it's a woodwind or a what was the other thing? Well, it's not brass, so.
I think it's just wind or wind flute or no wind
Water.
instrument. Wind instrument.
Son of
I
a
fucking
bitch.
did it already
Wind.
when you guys were talking.
Well,
Jordan
any
heard me say
Kingdom
it.
Hearts fans,
Thank you, Jordan.
wind.
Water.
No.
Oh.
Fucking it.
Okay, so sorry, Megan, I ruined your joke. I put landlines. I don't know why I put that. I mean, I know they're using landlines talking.
Oh, because of the one in the
Office.
or like the station truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. He almost got the mask, but it's not like he can ID him. Like when they fell down the stairs.
Well, the point is he has to walk out
Right.
without a mask on
Right.
at the end.
But he still had his glasses on and his hat. But I guess if you take the bottom part of the mask off, you expose your mouth. Do you think? Okay,
And
what's
his
more
crooked
telling?
ass nose. Yeah, you.
Yeah. What's more telling to you? The eyes, the nose, the mouth, or the shoulders, the knees, or the toes? Jordan, what's more recognizable to you?
Eyes?
What? I'm sorry.
Eyes?
Eyes? I would agree. Especially with Clive Owen, because the blue eyes like that.
Stunning.
Yeah.
I guess we're
Scintillating.
including eyebrows, eyes, and
Yeah, I would say eyes include that all-encompassing just area. Mike, what do you think?
I think it's one of those things where it just has to do with like facial recognition. So if you don't have all the information, it's hard to place
Yeah,
a person. If
'cause-
you only have half information, with just the eyes, then it's hard to place the person. Or if you only have the bottom half, then it's like because we look for patterns and stuff like that.
The
to
bottom
recognize
half is my
people.
favorite.
Yeah. Okay. But I think it's either or is
Okay.
my answer.
Megan, what about you?
Wait, what was the question? If I like it more?
No,
Or-
what do you
which
think's
one
more?
would you
What can you
recognize
identify?
more?
Yeah, and recognize. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Mike on this one because I can see like the mouth, and then it's like, okay, well, I need eyes to match it. Like even someone wearing like a masquerade mask, it's like, yeah, I can see even the eyes and the mouth, but I need to see like the cheekbones, the forehead.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Sailor Moon couldn't figure out that.
I think
that the tuxedo mask
Well,
was.
tuxedo's also just as dumb because Sailor Moon literally doesn't
Yeah.
have any.
It's her fucking face.
It's her fucking face.
Which
Yeah.
is funny when
Yeah.
you think of like superheroes that are trying to hide their identity. They use cover eyes a lot, like Batman, Robin, that sort of thing. Whereas if it's like a ninja or something like that, it seems like bottom half is more covered.
Well, they have the bottom and the top. They just have their eye slit.
yeah, but eyes are visible. Is what I'm
Right.
saying.
Right.
So,
Well, yeah, like look at some
Okay,
stupid
okay.
people are with Superman.
I wanna
It's his
add to
fucking
that.
face. He just has curly hair.
So, what about voice? Would you be able to recognize voice if you don't see their face?
Yeah,
That's a
because
good
I hear
question.
celebrities,
Like
and I
Spider-Man.
can say like who's this person, like who the
Yeah.
person is. Yeah. But those are obviously celebrities that have been in many things that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been in a situation where I had to, but identify somebody that I knew, and like them try to hide. Because I'm assuming if I like my brother walked down the street with like half of his face covered, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like I would obviously know who that person is. You know.
Yeah.
Or even just by like the way they're standing or something like that. If I know them well enough.
Yeah.
So and definitely a voice. I'd imagine I would recognize a voice.
So a very interesting scene too, when the people are let go from the bank, and they come out, they're unarmed, and the cops just start shooting them. Like, granted, rubber bullets and everything like that. But Willem Dafoe's like, ceasefire. He's not shooting. He's professional. But you have those few cops that are just lighting them up.
They're
So
shooting point blank too.
Yeah,
like,
and I put unarmed and getting shot. Typical. And so
Well, that was one of the things during, not the recent protests, the series of protests before the last one. I forget what the.
there's so many of
what the
those.
issue was
It's
for.
hard to tell.
But it was everyone's like, oh yeah, they're using these non-lethal rounds, but you're getting shot in the friggin' eyeball, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're
Seriously
becoming blind.
injured,
Yeah,
yeah.
seriously,
like the impact.
In
Yeah.
so much pain, you want to be dead
Yeah.
because, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like
Shattering my orbital
they're
bone or my jaw.
non-lethal. Like, hey, you're alive though, right?
Yeah.
But now you have lifelong injuries.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I had to have
Yeah.
surgery to reset my face. Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
crushing my skull.
You had to use your bone from your knee to
Yeah.
to put your skull
Well, I
back
mean,
together.
Didn't need to.
At the aforementioned head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah. I would probably start with the shoulder, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
wait, what do they? I can't remember.
Your ass.
Yeah, the ass.
Gonna be the ass.
Ass meat. That's what
Yeah.
they use.
What are you gonna say, Megan?
I forget.
Okay. Let's see here. I got David Copperfield reference. That's a tough one because he was recently accused of sexually assaulting multiple women.
See, but did
Yeah.
David Copperfield know that he was going to be accused 20 years ago?
Well, he
Yep.
should have. Yeah, he should have thought of the repercussions. And I mean, look at.
Or I'm
Cosby.
also asking like as far as like how long ago were these allegations? Like if
fair.
they didn't happen yet, or
That's fair. That's still fair. But
Yeah.
each motherfucker still needs to be responsible.
also-
And if he
fucking-
was really made of magic, wouldn't he have just made him disappear?
Yeah.
You guys think about that? You're welcome.
Murder.
He did make the Statue of Liberty disappear, didn't he? Or something like that? Or
something like that,
Alcatraz or something stupid? Let's see. I put She Got. I think that's in reference to Jodie Foster because Denzel was recording the conversation that he had with her.
Yeah.
And so that's why the next thing she's like, he's pretty sharp, that detective. But she made his career go up, and because he said he's gonna make detective grade 1, and his partner's like, wait, what? Like didn't
it's like,
even.
what about me?
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey man, what the fuck? Like, do you think they go up together? I don't think so.
I kind of
No.
feel bad because it
No.
definitely didn't feel like he had equal intensity as Denzel, which I get. But it's like if they were introduced together as like
Partners.
but like as partners, then you'd think that they would have like the same amount of importance.
Likes and subscribers. Oh yeah, I would agree too. Like they should, because if they're working the case together, it's a mutual thing.
Yeah.
But in a lot of cases too, what you see in movies and other things is like you put an experienced guy with a slightly less, so that way they're gaining that
That's true,
that
yeah.
knowledge. So it's possible that
Also, fuck them for traumatizing that old woman. She's like, what was it? What did they say? Like, you're free to go. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But it's like,
and they kind of laugh about it. But
Well, I read a lot of the interrogation scenes were ad-libbed.
okay.
So
Okay.
that's
Oh,
just,
okay.
that's just them
Okay.
kind of joking with her.
If anyone came out in that storage room when Clive was coming out, Denzel.
Yeah, what if I'm in there getting,
Some
paper?
Xerox, yeah.
Yeah.
I need a new pen.
Like,
Excuse me, sir.
Can I help
or
you?
what if I'm just
I was
a
just working on the
worker
wall.
that's stealing office supplies?
That's
Yeah.
fair. Or I mean, granted, there were regular people down there because I mean, there's access to the bank. But I'd be like, why do you got that fucking bag, bro? Like, you have a duffel bag coming out of there.
I think
Why are you
had
wearing
like
sunglasses?
a little eye hole so you can look through it, see if it was empty before you try to make his way out.
That's fair. Yeah.
Eye hole on the size of the dick.
Yeah, it's perfectly. Yeah. Sized,
Glory
yeah.
eye hole. Yeah.
Pretty slick exit though. Walking out. He said he's gonna walk out the front door. Mike, do you have a different way you would have done it? Would you burrowed your way out like
I
the
would have
tunnels?
went out.
Shawshanked out of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breaking the shit pipe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Like, hey, you can just exit out the back door. I'm like, no, I'm going through the shitter. That's you got to really earn these diamonds.
No, man, you can. No, seriously, you can just come out the front.
It's fine. We have these cameras off. You just go and walk out. I'm like, nope, shitter
Yeah.
it is.
My mind is made up. I'm crawling through some shit.
This
some
was
piss.
my plan. I'm going to abide by it.
Yeah.
I said I'm the smartest guy in the room. Now lift up that toilet bowl. Get the fuck out of my way.
Make that hole bigger. I need my shoulders need to fit.
Where's my fucking rock and
The last
an ankle bag?
The last note that I have is the middle finger with the ring on it looked fake as fuck. Like when Denzel lifts up his finger, he's like, "Oh, this ring." Like it just looks super.
Why would it be
imposed.
fake?
It looked
Because it looks
fake.
like it was like CGI'd in.
Yeah, it looked really bad.
Like those like skits where they.
I was sitting here with like a lot of glare, so maybe I didn't notice how bad it looked. But all right,
you likely.
you guys say so.
Okay, I'm good.
I had two more notes.
Yeah.
One, the bank just immediately reminded me of Gringotts from Harry Potter with all
Yeah,
the
I
goblins.
remember saying that. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, it's Gringotts.
I was the only one that got that reference. I don't think you've seen Harry Potter, right? Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay.
She just
Like
did
I
it.
got that, and I was like, oh, there's a little trolls running around, and I think you said someone's name. I don't know names in Harry Potter. All I know is like 3. It's Hermione. I know. Okay, I probably know like 5. But like still, okay, maybe it's like 10. Okay, no, but I don't. I got the reference to Gringotts.
Yeah. Did I say a name beyond that?
I
No,
thought you did. That's what I was like. Is that one of the trolls?
Oh.
And then, are they trolls?
Goblins.
Goblins. Thank you,
You
Megan.
fuck.
I know.
Unbelievable.
You racist fuck.
Xenophobe. So okay, so that's your one note.
And the second note is the call on the job for Denzel. And I don't know the other guy's name because again, they didn't really highlight as
Yeah,
much importance
yeah,
with
yeah.
him. But I feel like that could have been like an alternative dimension to the other guys. They're like, how often do we get the job like this? Like we're at our desk all the time.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Aim for the bushes.
And you're like, yeah. There wasn't even an awning.
No, like what were they thinking? They just splatter on the ground.
But yeah, even the way that the chief like wrangles him into this job, I felt like Michael Keaton's character.
Yeah, well, he's got to go chase some waterfalls, and
He's not quoting TLC. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. What do you mean? Where did he work? Like Bed Bath and Beyond outside?
Yeah,
I don't work or
it's
something
like
like
you just don't want to creep.
that.
Creep.
Yeah,
You can't say creep without
Good.
quoting TLC.
yeah. Jordan, do you have any notes or any points that you want to make?
No. I'm hungry.
Okay,
Oh,
sweet.
yeah, she is.
And Michael, do you have any other additional notes?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay.
I did like I had certain issues with it or stuff that just wasn't as crystal clear as I thought. Or
Yeah.
I assumed it used to be.
Yeah.
But I did like the movie. It's very bouncy. It's very fast. It's very rat-a-tat-tat.
I do want to rewatch it when I'm more
Sober?
awake.
Less high.
So then, do we know what next movie we're gonna do, Mike?
Are going to do it with between the two of you, and if not,
Are you trying to say you want to be included?
Come on, Megs.
Yeah, get it together.
I know Jordan wants to come back. That's for damn sure.
Right, Jordan?
I totally want to come back.
Totes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie of all time, Jordan? We'll do that one.
I don't have one.
All
Magic
time in
Mike,
the past 5
XXL.
years.
I don't have one.
Okay, interesting.
We'll
Okay,
just
then
watch-
wait. Is it because you don't have an all-time one, or because you need a certain genre?
What?
We
Oh
won't
no.
watch it. It's fine. Do you? Okay, let me ask
She
you this.
actually
Do you-
doesn't
I just
like
didn't want to
movies.
talk about it.
It's fine. Oh, 'cause
She
it's
actually likes
embarrassing?
reading.
Is it something like? Is
She
it
doesn't
Big
like
Daddy?
movies at all.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't like movies.
Okay,
I don't know
so-
why I'm here.
Okay, good.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Where am I? Who am I?
If someone
Who am I?
asks you,
What the-
like, what's your favorite movie? All of you guys, real fast. If someone asks you, hey, because they know like we like movies, right? We talk about
Yeah,
it. We Megan and myself, we all do right, whatever. If someone asks you your favorite movie, do you have a movie that you respond to? Because I say
I do.
it depends on the genre. I don't have an
That's a
all-time
bitch
favorite
ass
movie.
answer.
It is, but then I will say my favorite movies for the genres. So,
Well, I don't think there's no such thing as an all-time because
I have
my
one.
favorite song
Mike, shut up.
changes
Yeah.
frequently.
Absolutely.
So I mean, because then I would say like, oh, my all-time favorite movie was Eternal Sunshine, but that's not true anymore.
Yeah. Like right now, my favorite song is "Not Like Us," and I mean Jordan's smiling, but I enjoy that song because I have nothing against Drake. Well, unless those allegations are true, but it's catchy, it's fun, and
They both have allegations.
they do. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're both like not like Kendrick's not a saint himself.
He's not, but I like him more than Drake.
Yeah,
You know.
he's not, but he's also not a pedophile. So
Right, alleged pedophile. We don't want to get sued,
Alleged,
Megan. So Jordan, what do you think? Do you have an all-time favorite? You don't have to
I
say.
have a
it.
list.
Okay, say that.
I would say I just have a list and I list
Here's
a
the order
couple.
of that list, and
I have a
it goes-
list.
And then I probably
There's a
forget some, and then I'm like, oh shit, I should have said
Yeah,
that.
that's-
So then,
I
Mike,
like it.
because you said it now a couple times, what's your all-time favorite movie?
I have a few. No.
Wait,
No, I always
wait.
say.
What genre is it? Let me see if I can guess it.
I mean, I don't even think you need to guess it. It's on my wall as you walk in my house.
Oh, okay. So then he likes Vertigo. I'm just kidding.
I do, but yeah.
no,
okay.
he
Vertigo's
has
great.
vertigo.
Yes.
yeah, right. It's 2001.
Close.
So then it's
that's it.
Godfather.
No, I don't.
Wait,
have Godfather.
2001's on your wall,
Pulp
though.
Fiction.
Yeah. What's
Oh.
to the left above the piano?
That is
Scarface.
No, that is.
We've done an episode on it.
Oh fuck me.
It's red. It's big.
Thank you. I don't know what it is then.
West Side Story.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, okay.
Fully.
So all time, no matter what, no questions asked. West Side Story.
Yeah.
All right.
As you know, currently, but like I'm kind of like her. Like
Currently?
it can
Then let me
change.
describe it
But
like that one
as of
time.
right now, it's 100% West Side Story, and it's been for a while.
See, so when I say it's the genres, like when I say comedy, it's Seven Dumber. When I
knew
think
that.
of drama,
Drama. Trying to guess them. You should have said comedy first. Wait, what are my other options?
there's
Action, Die Hard with a Vengeance.
No,
Fuck me.
it's True Lies.
Oh, why didn't I not? Oh my god.
But Die Hard 3 is
I
so
feel dumb.
fucking
I know.
good.
I feel dumb for even saying that. Okay.
Drama is
What's it start with?
oh my god, now I just C.
Drama C.
Yeah, it's multiple words.
Chinatown.
No, but I fucking love Chinatown.
Ooh, that's a good.
Damn.
That's a good.
Forget it,
good
Jake.
guess.
It's Chinatown. It's 3 words.
Call me maybe.
Curse.
Yes. Yes, it's definitely that one. Maybe.
Oh, 3. I don't know. What is it?
Children of Men.
Motherfuck. Really?
Yeah, I
Language.
like that movie a lot.
All right,
It's really
I
good.
guess
It's
sounds
bleak.
good.
With
But,
Clive Owen.
Was it?
Clive
yeah,
Owen.
It's all
yeah.
full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that's how we end the episode.
Yep. Goodbye,
Perfection.
You
everybody.
guys even decide a movie.
So I would say
Let's
literally,
do Children of Men.
it's not available.
Man.
I look it up all the time.
Children of Men.
I'm perfectly fine in doing what's that fucking wrestling movie again?
Iron Claw.
Iron Claw.
I have not seen it.
Okay.
Have you seen it already? Megs?
Nope.
Okay.
So I put it on there.
Jordan, have you?
No, I want to.
Well, you better watch it because you come back on.
Hey.
Nobody wants me back.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for listening to this. We don't. But
Jordan, come
everybody,
back.
thank you for listening to this episode of Specrapular. You can make reference. I'm sorry. You can make suggestions for us by emailing us at specrapular@gmail.com. Mike, and you guys can include it, especially Jordan.
Jordan, hell yeah.
Why don't you guys take us away? Oh, Jordan, this is what we do because we listen to the podcast. When I say Mike, take us away, he sings.
Yeah.
He'll sing a song. He'll make a reference to what we listen to
Yes.
or a little bit about the
He
podcast.
sings like a theme song similar to the movie we're talking about, but
Sometimes.
with Specrapular.
Yes.
Yes.
I just changed the lyrics.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even think of. Well, I forgot. I literally forgot what I was singing 49 seconds ago. That was going to.
Oh, I was
but
Sublime.
But I'll give it a little beat.
It was Summertime.
Oh,
About Summer Wars.
Yeah, Summer
And the
Wars
movies
is the movie
we
we're gonna
see.
watch. Yeah.
Now
So anyway,
we're
see
gonna
what he's
watching
doing.
all those
Yeah.
movies with
So
me.
when we first,
Okay.
the very first
Well,
episode
I
of this
reread
podcast, I said to him, he didn't even fucking know. I was like, "Why don't you go take us away?" And he didn't. He's like, and he just sang because Mike has that kind of capability, which I'm very, very jealous of. That he can just kind of sing and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Not well, but I can.
no, yeah, exactly.
I can.
Sound can come through.
But me, on the other
whether people want to hear it or
hand, I can sing. I can sing. Anyway, so Mike and you guys, if you want to, why don't you go and take us away?
I already did it.
We'll do it a fucking
I
again.
said spectacular, ba-na-na-na-na-na, and we're watching movies. Me and
Boom.
you're correct. Good job. That's it.
Okay.
I was gonna give you the
What
end.
the fuck was even that?
What the heck was that even?
Daddy, chill, okay?
Daddy, chill.
Yeah. What
I was
that?
also gonna do the. It was summertime,
Oh, okay. But you're gonna do what?
but I was gonna do the for the movie the.
When you do that, though, it makes me think of the movie that with Jay Z when it's what was that guy? Because they made that song years ago, and it just sounds just like
Yeah,
the Jay Z's version of it. Anyway, all
Boom.
right, guys, thank you for listening.
Bye.
Thank you, Jordan, Megan.
Bye.
What was it, Jordan?